Get ready to meet unsung hero Carolyn Gable.
Carolyn Gable.
Carolyn Gable, CEO.
Carolyn Gable was working in a much smaller room as a waitress. But now, she owns this building as she runs the $30 million distribution and warehousing business she founded in 1989, New Age Transportation.
And the recipient of the 2002 Entrepreneur of the Year Award is Carolyn Gable, New Age Transportation.
Now a story about a local woman who's gone from humble beginnings to great success in the business world. Carolyn Gable has received many honors in recent years, but she wasn't always a big-time entrepreneur. Harry Porterfield says she is, however, someone you should know.
I was a waitress for 15 years of my life. I did not go to college. I don't have a Harvard law degree, but I have a company that billed $32 million last year. How did it happen? All on simple principles that I'm sharing with you today. Success can come to anybody, but you gotta want it bad enough to make it happen.
When did you say to yourself, oh my God, I'm a millionaire?
I really have a hard time with that. I don't think in those terms. So yeah, I guess on paper I am, but I don't think of it that way. It doesn't make a difference how hard the times are. It's what's going on in here. If you're gonna feed into it, if you're gonna say, well, times are tough, sorry, now my business isn't doing well, you might as well just stay in bed. Get up and say, hey, today's a great day. Never take no as an answer, ever. Ever, ever, ever. No means no right now. That's all it means. Every person that walks out of your store, maybe right then and then they didn't buy, but if you did something to get them excited, they'll come back. When you own it, when you are so successful, when you know you have a great product, when you know that you are the person people want to buy from, they're going to do that. They're going to buy from you. And put this in the bank. People will pay more for good customer service. They will. They will pay for it. You don't always have to cut your price down low. Customers don't really care if you have 2 kids, 5 kids, 20 kids. They don't care if you're going through a divorce. They don't care any of that. They want to know that you're going to serve them, that they can trust you, that they can deal with you. So that, I would say, is always the biggest challenge, because we have a personal life that is so important and so strong. Kids want to be taken care of immediately, and so do customers.
Carolyn Gable knows what it takes to overcome adversity, become a winner in life, and find success in business. Her inspirational story of going from waitress, beautician, and single mother of 7 to founder and CEO of her own multi-million-dollar transportation and distribution company has earned her numerous awards and media recognition. She has been featured in newspapers, magazines, and on television talking about her positive attitude, faith, strength, sense of humor, and determination that inspires virtually everyone she meets. Carolyn is the author of the book, Everything I Know as a CEO, I Learned as a Waitress, which proves that dreams can be achieved. And she's also the founder of Expect a Miracle Foundation, a visionary foundation serving the needs of single parents and their children.
Her Expect a Miracle Foundation helps single parents pay for activities like tutoring, music lessons, and sports fees for their kids.
If a child has a need or a want for something, and they come to Expect a Miracle, we'll make it happen.
When I was in Little League, she barely afford. I remember she had to borrow money to get me into Little League, to pay for cleats, to pay for gloves.
I was never in a relationship where someone had ever said to me, stay home and take care of your children and I'll work. That was never an option. It was just the opposite. I had to work. Hire good people. Train them. Love them. Nurture them. Be good to them. The first 90 seconds of a day can make the difference in the revenues in that day for your company. Take a time. Go up to your employees. Ask your employees, what can I do for you? How's it going here? What can I do for you as an owner? These are things that we have always done, and I go back to my waitress days. I was a waitress, so I had to do that. In order for me to make good tips, I had to ask my clients that. I had to ask the people that I was waiting, how can I serve you better? If you are not having fun doing what you're doing, you're never going to be happy. You're never going to be successful. You're never going to make the money you want to make. People buy from enthusiasm.
There's another organization, it's New Age Transportation, and they have a very, innovative approach to coffee break, right?
Twice a day, employees at New Age Transportation leave their phone calls and emails aside to dance, an activity that the CEO says not only helps them, but also helps the company.
If you have lethargic people walking around, how do you expect to have great revenues? You know, it's a contradiction. If you can't get up in the morning and say, guess what, we all have to work, we all have to make a living, I love what I do. I want to have fun. And if you can't do that, then you shouldn't be doing it. I always say, today I'm going to expect a miracle. Today something really great is going to happen to me. And almost always, as I put my head on the pillow and I start giving thanks for everything that's happened in that day, there are great miracles that happen. But if I didn't proclaim it, if I didn't say it, miracles would be coming and I didn't know. You cannot give up. There's still a lot out there. Every single one of you have an inheritance over your head of abundance, of growth, of prosperity, of happiness. And you are the only person that's stopping you. Now you might say, oh, no, my ex-husband's stopping me. Oh, my boss is stopping me. No, you're stopping yourself. So whether you're selling for Libby Lou, whether you have a store, doesn't make a difference. You're here for you. You're here to grow. You're here to be everything that you are intended to be. So my story is, don't give up. Don't ever give up. Keep scratching. Keep looking. Keep putting yourself out there. Sure, these are tough times for business. I understand that. But we don't buy into it. In the beginning of the year, we had our kickoff meeting, and I had a big invitation on the slideshow. You know, you're invited to a recession. And I told my employees, we're not going to this party this year. We're not. Don't buy into it. And I told all my employees, from here on out, how you doing? We're doing great. We're doing great. Good things are going to come to us. And they have. We have continued to grow over and over and over again. You keep this energy, you keep this focus, you make it happen, and I guarantee you I will be here next year at this time, and I will have the Wall Street Journal saying that these stores are the hottest things going. 2008, yay! In my message, I will talk to your organization about what keeps customers coming back for more. Anticipating their needs, yes. Even more, exceeding their needs. I learned this simple principle 25 years ago as a waitress, and I applied it in a male-dominated industry, the trucking industry. I started my business in the basement of my home, and today we will bill over $30 million. What is the key? Motivating your employees, making them feel that they are valued, making them feel that they have a part in your success. What's the benefit? The benefit is bottom line numbers, bottom line success. And when they're happy, your customers are happy, and we are all happy.